What's going on, guys? It's Ryan. It is week 8 of ATP flight school. Here in my room, I just got back from Washington, D.C. Went on a little trip with my girlfriend this weekend, and I'm exhausted today. It's Monday, the best day of the week because we're gonna kill it this week just like always. But I'm freaking tired. Our flight got in I got home after midnight last night, and then DC, we were on the go 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day, just going, touring everything. It was really cool, had a great time, and I got to see everything of DC, like all the museums, the monuments, but I'm freaking exhausted right now. We flew this morning to start off week 8. We did some emergency procedures in the aircraft, did a lost attitude indicator as well as a lost CDI, lost nav. In the Seminole, did some ILS approaches, some RNAV approaches with those emergencies. We were going to do a single engine ILS. I've done one before last week, but I wasn't able to do one today because the weather kind of dropped on us, so we actually did have to fly an ILS actual to about a couple hundred feet over minimums today coming in, which is kind of cool. So we didn't get to do the single engine ILS. We just thought we'd play it safe. Didn't want to have to deal with that on an actual instrument approach. But we're gonna go to the gym now, and then we're gonna fly to Daytona Beach tonight. Yes, so that's what I forgot to tell you guys. So we're flying to Daytona Beach tonight. I had the morning flight, the 8 a.m., the IFR emergencies, and now we're going to Daytona Beach for our 250 nautical mile instrument cross country tonight. Fly to Daytona and back. I'll get back at like 1 a.m. But today's a grinder. It's a Monday. We're gonna work hard. We're gonna kill it, and it'll be pretty fun. I might stop and see some friends from Embry-Riddle back in Daytona. And this lighting is probably screwing with you guys. There we go. So I might go see some friends. Not really, because we'll be on the ground for like 30 minutes. We're just going Daytona Beach, 3-hour flight or so, 30 minutes there to chill, and then 3 hours back. So, long flight, long day, Monday, week 8. Let's get it, another one. So it's Tuesday, it's getting dark out, we're here at ATP, going to do a night flight tonight. We didn't get to do our 250 nautical mile cross country last night to Daytona Beach, unfortunately. The weather crapped on us and it didn't work out. So tonight, we're doing some commercial requirements. We're gonna do 10 takeoff and landings at night at a towered airport to satisfy one of our commercial requirements, and then we'll be done with today. So we're gonna go do 10 takeoffs, 10 landings at night to satisfy this commercial requirement, and I'll see you guys when I land. 10 takeoffs and 10 landings done here tonight at the Lawrenceville Airport in conjunction with the Peachtree DeKalb Airport here in the North Georgia area. So we got our cross country 10, or not our cross country, our commercial 10 takeoffs and landings done. Had a fun night, just did some touch and goes, pretty relaxing. And we should be off to Daytona maybe tomorrow night, maybe the night after. Have a good night, guys. So we're in the Seminole. We just got done with a sim. We did some scenario-based training, doing some obstacle clearance departure procedures in the Los Angeles area on the sim today, with some holds and some different things, some arrival procedures and an ILS. And now we are finally doing our 250 nautical mile cross country and IFR instrument requirement I need to do. We were gonna go to Daytona Beach, but it turns out the weather has been crappy along that route for the past couple days now. So we're going to Raleigh, Durham in North Carolina from Lawrenceville here to do our 250 nautical mile cross country. Half of it, the journey there, is going to be day, and then the journey back is going to be night to satisfy a long night cross country requirement. I think VFR on the night on the way back and IFR there. So we're going to do that. I'm going to finish this pre-flight and I'll try and get some footage of the route for you guys. Today is Friday, the last day of week 8 at ATP Flight School, and we're outside the Aircraft Specialist Jet Center here just to recap and review the week. Last night we flew to Raleigh, Durham for our 250 nautical mile IFR cross country trip, which was a really cool, really challenging experience. I got to do some IMC training at night, which is something I've never done before. So it made me feel like a real pilot. It was challenging and got me in the zone. It was really cool. We did 3 instrument approaches on the way there. We stopped at Fayetteville as well as another airport. I think the identifier was HRJ, Hotel Romeo Juliet, and then over to Raleigh Durham from Lawrenceville. So we got 3 approaches in all day, and then the sun started to set on the way there for our 250 nautical mile trip. And then on the way back, it was all night with 3 visual approaches into Athens, Gainesville, and back to Lawrenceville at night. But the whole way back was pretty much IMC in rainstorms and dodging thunderstorms like that until we got closer in. So it was a really challenging flight. It was really cool. Definitely tested my skills. 6 hours, 6.3 of total flying time. So it really tested my endurance. I was just beat this morning to death after doing all that. And then I did a sim yesterday also. And then today we just got done with another scenario sim in the Piper Seminole sim. So we did a flight where we experienced structural icing, carb icing, and then a pitot-static failure, and then learned how to do some PROP also. So that's something I'm really enjoying with ATP is their scenario sims. Basically, they'll give you different scenarios, different failures, different things that could happen in a real world case. And so that's really cool. I like that a lot. I'm not sure if other flight schools do that or have that capability to do some of these different failures and different things like reporting PROPs. Your company calls you back to the airport or different things like that. So that's really cool real world stuff that I'm enjoying at ATP. And that concludes week 8. We're scheduled for our instrument check ride August 17th. So about a little less than 2 weeks out here. And we're gonna get this instrument rating. So you guys take care, have a great weekend, and always soar to your full potential.